The Galactic Federation had fought for survival for over a century. The Dominion, a brutal empire built on conquest, had pushed them to the edge. Entire star systems lay in ruins, civilizations erased, and hope was a fading ember. The war had no end, only an inevitable, slow defeat. Legend spoke of an ancient power, a race that once dominated the stars, but had vanished long ago. Humanity. Some claimed they had been wiped out in an unseen war. Others believed they had abandoned the galaxy, leaving only ruins behind. Their old empire, the Sol Ascendancy, was nothing more than myth now, ghostly megastructures floating in forgotten space. None of that mattered to the Federation now. The Proxima Line, their final stronghold, was under siege. The Dominion had deployed its entire battle fleet for the last, crushing blow. If they broke through, the Federation would be no more. Every distress signal, every desperate plea, had gone unanswered. No allies remained. Retreating from the front, a small Federation scout fleet sought refuge in an uncharted asteroid belt. Sensors picked up something odd, anomalous energy readings buried within the ice-covered rocks. Upon closer inspection, they discovered something impossible. A structure, massive and ancient, hidden beneath layers of debris. Initial scans suggested it was human. The Federation admiral aboard the lead scout vessel hesitated. Humanity was a dead empire. Their technology, if any remained, was useless relics. But desperation left no room for doubt. They sent a signal, a simple distress call, directed at the silent station. For a long moment, there was nothing. Then the station awoke. A deep, mechanical hum vibrated through subspace. Lights flickered on. Power levels surged to life. Something had heard them. A single message came through, in a language untouched for millennia. A voice, cold and artificial, yet unmistakably human. State the nature of the emergency. The Dominion fleet loomed over the Proxima Line, a wall of destruction poised to deliver the final blow. Federation defenses were in shambles. Their last warships, outnumbered and battered, braced for the inevitable. The Dominion Grand Marshal watched from his command throne, victory already assured. Then the impossible happened. Without warning, hundreds of unknown vessels emerged from subspace. No standard warp signatures, no detectable approach, just instantaneous arrival. Space itself shuddered under their gravitational presence. The Dominion fleet's sensors overloaded, failing to classify the intruders. Their size dwarfed even the Dominion's largest dreadnoughts. A single transmission cut through all channels, emotionless and final. You have 5 seconds to surrender. Confusion spread through the Dominion ranks. Surrender? To whom? These ships bore no known insignia, no familiar energy signatures. Yet something about them was wrong, predatory, like they weren't just ships, but something beyond understanding. The Grand Marshal sneered. He ordered his fleet to target the newcomers. Weapons powered up. Too slow. The moment the countdown ended, reality collapsed around them. Human weapons fired, but not projectiles, not energy beams. Entire Dominion battlegroups were crushed without a single shot visible. Some ships simply ceased to exist, erased by incomprehensible forces. Others crumpled inward as if gravity itself had turned against them. The Dominion's command vessels, stationed at the rear, barely had time to react before their forward fleets vanished. What should have been a battle became an execution. Panic erupted. Surviving Dominion admirals screamed conflicting orders: retreat, counterattack, anything, but it was useless. The human AI had already anticipated every move. Weapons were disabled before they could fire. Engines detonated before ships could flee. Across the battlefield, one terrifying realization spread. They're not fighting us. They're dismantling us. The Dominion Grand Marshal, frozen in horror, finally understood. This wasn't a war. It was a correction. The surrender came within minutes. Across the galaxy, Dominion fleets stood down without resistance. Word spread faster than the destruction itself. The war, once thought endless, was over before it had truly begun. The battlefield fell silent. The Federation, battered and broken, did not celebrate. They only watched, in awe and terror, as the ancient fleet hung motionless in the void, waiting.